Hello, welcome to Flat Out Racing Bets. We got some racing bets for you today. NASCAR, Indycar, Gateway, Detroit. Got Kevin Hurst with me here today. How you doing? How's your week going?
Yeah, I cannot complain. It's been a good week. Been some good bets on baseball. Send a shout out to my friend Quay. We hit a pretty big one on golf yesterday, but today we are focused on worldwide technologies, right? Gateway.
Yeah.
And we might look a little bit at IndyCar. We'll see what's going on there. But yeah, pretty focused on the NASCAR event today. So looking forward to it.
All right. Well, let's go for the win today. Who you like today to bring this one home?
Yep. So I'm looking at two drivers today. I'm looking at Christopher Bell plus 850 on DraftKings, and I'll be looking at Martin Truex plus 1,000 to bring it home. That's on DraftKings as well. I feel like the Gibbs Toyotas are they're pretty top notch right now. It's hard to beat them. I mean, I like Denny Hamlin too. I think you get him at plus 380. I don't think you can overlook Hamlin. That's still a good return. But I like the long shots. So I was reading up on the tires. They're going to run the same tires today as they ran at Phoenix and Richmond earlier this year. I like Bell and Truex's results there. I like their practice speeds, and just got to get off pit road. I think pit road's going to be big today. That's another reason why I'm staying away from the Fords. But yep, I'm all Toyota today. So let's see where you stand. Are we in alignment at
Well, I
all?
tell you what, that's a great point you brought up about Phoenix. We've only ran Gateway twice with this car, so we don't have a lot of data to go after. And so kind of was looking at Phoenix, and yeah, Toyotas were stout. Phoenix, really, really good. And so I kind of like Denny Hamlin. I just got this feeling. I don't have data to back it up, but I just got this gut feeling that Denny Hamlin's going to win today. Plus 400 on Bet 365 right now. I don't know what he is on DraftKings, but I'd probably put a little bit on him. Christopher Bell is definitely going to be a contender, I think.
Yep.
Of course, same story. He won last week. I don't know if he can win 2 weeks in a row. That's hard to do, but he's going to be a contender. I bet Ryan Blaney earlier this week. I got him at plus 800. I think he's around plus 500 right now. He had a good race at Phoenix. He qualified good here. So I think he's going to be a factor. And I like Truex too. He's got to come from the back. I think he's starting 17th, maybe somewhere in that area. But if he can pass some cars, he'll be up there. He could be a top. He'll get up there and be a threat. Michael McDowell, going to drop like a rock, or is he going to be a contender today?
I don't know. If Todd were here, he'd say he needed the Fords to show him some results before he took some money on them, right? I personally, I'm looking at two Fords today, Chris Buescher and Joey Logano, and that's just based off last five, and then of course some Phoenix and Richmond results. So I'm not looking at McDowell. Yeah, I don't know. Qualifies well, doesn't he? Seems to qualify well.
He kicked their ass yesterday. Not often do you see a car a tenth faster. He was quick. And
Yeah.
he said in the interview he made a mistake. And he still kicked their ass. But no, he's going to drop. He's not going to be a contender. This isn't walking
No.
through. If this was walking
No.
through, I'd be all on him. But no. Joey Logano, I got him rated pretty high, but I still think he needs to prove something to me.
Okay. Yeah, his last five and his short track results definitely. He should probably look away. I'm only looking at Logano as the top Ford today. Um, he had a good little run last year here, so his practice speeds look decent. If he can hold those up, it's plus 275 for him to be the top Ford today. So I am going to put a little bit of money on that on Logano, but that'll be it for him. I'm not looking at anything else for him.
How about Brad Keselowski? This guy's been on a hot streak. He's like 2010 Brad Keselowski all of a sudden. And
yeah, his last five is looking good, right?
top five today, plus 220. I think I'm going to bet that. I like that. So I mean, he just looks like he's 10 years younger all of a sudden. He's reinvigorated. Uh, maybe Ford's putting a lot of effort with that team. I don't know. They've changed. They've turned around.
Yeah, no, they've
I
turned
like
around
him.
and they're not looking bad. I wouldn't shy away from that. Again, I don't know where he and Logano stand on setups. I'm sure they're running similar cars, but Keselowski's not looking bad the last five if you look at those stats. So, and I think he had a good run at Phoenix, right? Let me look real fast.
I
Yeah,
gotta tell you, I can't remember, but
no, he
I don't
did.
think.
He ran fourth at Phoenix. But I think you're seeing him improve these last five races for sure.
Yes, yeah. So
Yep,
there you go. Plus 220 for a top five. Why not? I like that.
yep.
You're looking at Toyotas. Tyler Reddick plus 1,200 for a win today. Um, another top five plus 220. I would certainly play that plus 220. I'd play that. I don't know if he can win, but man, I got to tell you, I'm having a hard time figuring out somebody to win this race. And plus 1,200, I'm probably going to go for it. Just hope.
Yeah, I agree. This may be the toughest race we've had so far this year to actually pick a winner. It's all across the board, and like you said, we don't have a whole lot of data to go off of. They haven't ran here much, so we're trying to look at Phoenix and Richmond. Um, but weather's going to play a little part today as well, I think. But it's going to be tough. But I would agree with you on the Gibbs Toyotas. I don't think you can go wrong today.
Okay. Well, it's supposed to be hot. So it'll be totally different than yesterday. It was cloudy and rainy yesterday. So let's see what happens. I'm just gonna run through my bets for you real quick. You chime in. A lot of these bets I made earlier in the week. I'm just trying to get maybe there's some opportunity to, you know, make some bets earlier in the week, but I really want to see them qualify first. But so you're kind of you're really putting yourself out there if you bet early. But I did it. So I took Austin Centric top 10. I got it at plus 500. You cannot get that no more. But so I took
No,
that. But if you want to, I don't know that I'd bet him at plus 100. I was really going for a long shot. So let's hope it works out for me. I
yeah,
took Kyle Busch at the top five. I don't trust him. They've been running horrible, but he's very good here. He's got a first and a second in the two
yeah.
races. One of those races he was driving Eminem's car. So but the other race he won driving this car.
He, he did. Yep, yep.
So if he can keep his head on straight, let's see. I was on Truex for a top five, Blaney top five, Truex win, Blaney win. I also took a race matchup. This was earlier in the week. I wouldn't do this now. I took Truex over Bell, but I think it's real even, and Bell's starting about 10 spots higher. So I'm probably going to regret that bet. And
Yeah,
then,
those are going to be two tough cars today. Go head to head there. So
yeah. And then I got these are the ones I'm considering today. Reddick plus 1,200 for a win, Hamlin plus 400 for a win, Bell plus 150 top five, Keselowski plus 220 for a top five, Reddick plus 220 for a top five. Your favorite driver, Bubba Wallace, plus 225 for a top 10. I think this is obtainable today. So I bet him every week, and he lets me down, but I think it's obtainable today. And then Alex Bowman, he's been on a hot streak, plus 300 for a top 10. Toyota, winning manufacturer, plus 120.
yeah,
Ty Gibbs, these are just bets if you want to win, because I think Gibbs can get a top 10, but it is minus 150. His top five is plus 200. Kyle Larson, top 10, minus 130. That's all I got. I
got a
mean,
few.
well, I haven't bet them all, but I'm probably
Yeah,
going to bet them all.
yeah. I agree with you. I will be on the Toyota to win today. It's plus 115. Again, Christopher Bell at plus 850 and Truex at plus 1,000. I'm going to take a long shot. I found a group on DraftKings today. If anybody's on there, DraftKings Group 4 is Austin Cindric, Chase Elliott, Ross Chastain, and Chris Buescher. I'm going to take Chris Buescher to win that. Elliott's still got to get laps. He didn't run here last year. I like Chris Buescher's results here recently. I think he's been solid. That's plus 310. So I'm going to look at that. And then, of course, I am going to take Logano to be the top 4 today. That's based off results from last year, and Phoenix and Richmond plus 275. We'll take a look at that. So we'll see. There's some factors to take a look at today. Obviously, we got a pit road. Obviously, you're not going to see a whole bunch of yellows today, so pit road's going to come into play.
Pit road is tight too.
Tight,
it's real narrow.
Yeah.
So probably going to see some mistakes. Guys getting blocked in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is one. It's interesting that that you took Truex and Bell against each other. There's one driver matchup on DraftKings: Kyle Larson versus Ryan Blaney. Blaney's shown some speed. I think he'll be a threat today. But what I find interesting is they got Kyle Larson at plus 160. So he's on the short list, of winners today. But then plus 160 to beat Blaney. I think it's worth throwing some money on, just because it's Kyle Larson, and he gets around. So I'm going to take that matchup. I'll probably regret it, but I am going to take Larson over Blaney because I like the odds. So,
well, they've got. I mean, when you look at those two drivers, they've got two different mind spaces. Kyle Larson does not get upset. He just does the job. Yeah. And then if something goes wrong for Ryan Blaney, usually it leads to explicit. He just goes crazy on the radio and he loses his mind. And so yeah, but they must not like. They don't like Kyle Larson today. They don't like him at all. I mean, like I said, you get him for a top 10 at minus 130. So they don't have much. They don't have much. Faith in him.
Yeah, and it's interesting. So on DraftKings, Kyle Larson is listed at plus 1,100 as a winner. You get him at plus 140 for a top 5. But like you said, he's going to get around. He's going to do his job today. I don't like him for the win today.
But... No, I don't see a Chevrolet winning today, but I could be wrong. We could be wrong totally.
Yeah.
So, oh well.
Yeah.
Hey, let's talk about you got anything else about the NASCAR? Anything else?
No, that's where I'm at today. So
okay, let's talk about IndyCar real quick. I don't know if you've seen this track, but it's like racing down an alley.
Yes.
It's just horrible. I've never seen a track. This has to be one of the worst tracks they go to. So
ask Pato Award.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Pato Award. How's his tailbone this morning after that? Took some flight there. That's for sure. It's wild.
I don't know. So I got to tell you something. I watched qualifying yesterday, but I only remember a couple things. I remember Santino Ferrucci went to fight everybody. I remember everybody went to fight Santino Ferrucci, and I remember Flavor Flav. So that's what I saw, and that's what. So I like it.
There you go.
Here, I got a race matchup. I got Kyle Kirkwood over Will Power minus 115. I like Kyle Kirkwood here. He's won at Long Beach. He can run a street track. So let's do that. I got Alex Palou over Colton Herta plus 100.
Yeah.
They're starting 1-2. Ganassi's smart enough to get around Colton Herta. They can just get around him on a pit stop. He doesn't have to pass him on the track.
Colton Herta, that's Kyle Kirkwood's boyfriend, according to Santino.
I'm trying to stay. I didn't want to go there. I didn't want to get canceled.
No, I'm asking. I'm not seeing anything. I'm asking. We'll get Santino. We'll talk to him.
Yeah, because this may be his only job. You got to tone it down a little bit. I mean.
Yeah, he better.
I think he was all. I don't want to go
there. He's got a fast car.
He had a bad reputation before he got here, and now he drops this bomb. Now he's.
Yeah.
I don't want to get canceled, so no opinion. Although you want to talk about it, go ahead.
No, Santino can get around, but I don't know. Some distractions there. He needs to focus. Just do his job.
I think he's talented, but
I would agree.
Okay. I believe he's extremely hated amongst the other 26 guys. They don't like him. So I don't know what he does. He must be a jackass. I don't know.
I don't know.
Scott Dixon, top 3, plus 225. I like Scott Dixon. Just I like him that he can figure something out.
Yep.
Also got Kirkwood at the top 3, plus 300. That's shaky, but
Yeah.
let's see what happens.
I mean, it's such a narrow track. It's such a it is a wild track. It is. It's I would probably pack up and tell the fans thank you, but that'd be it for that race.
I don't think there's
Find a
any
new
fans
venue.
there. Where do the fans sit? All I see is a bunch of warehouses. I don't know
I'm
if
gonna
there's
stay away
anybody.
from that.
I don't know if there's any fans there except Flavor Flav. I think he's the fan. I don't know. Okay. Alex Palou to win the race, plus 300. So that's what I'm doing. I'm not betting anybody else to win the race.
Okay.
There'd have to be some type of calamity, which maybe there will be. A big stack up. I don't know. Horrible track. I've never seen a track so horrible. What's up with the pit road? They got a pit on 2 sides. This is crazy.
I have no idea. I have no idea.
Yeah.
Hopefully they're not scoring a pit road with a pen and paper because it's going to be a mess. That's for sure. So.
Oh well. All right.
Yeah. Just I like Scott Dixon today, so let's keep an eye on him.
What's Scott Dixon at? He's like plus 800 or something, I think.
It's plus 850 to win today.
There you go.
He's a Scott Dixon
strategy.
Yeah.
Don't have to pass him on the track.
Thought we had one with him last weekend, so I do like Dixon on a road course. I like the stand. I like their strategies. So that's the play I'm on today.
Great. So I guess that's it. I mean, it's been an interesting week. You know, we had the great Bill Walton die. Caitlin Clark was allegedly assaulted on the court yesterday. It's been wild. It's been wild.
Yeah.
Any opinions on Caitlin Clark yesterday? Just
I'll take Angel Reese minus 5,000 in that head-to-head. Caitlin Clark versus Angel Reese, but
she don't want nothing to do with Angel Reese, that's for sure. Neither do I.
No.
So, if you saw Angel Reese at the Castleton Square Mall, watch out. You know she's It's going to be a bad situation there. At the
keep some space.
Yeah, I'm staying away. All right, great. Well, I appreciate you being able to join me today, and good luck.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Don't forget, like, subscribe, tell your friends, tell your family, tell Santino to calm down, and let's see what happens.
Let us know what you think. You know.
Yeah.
Hey, Hey, let me ask you one more thing. I think it's a sham. But what do you think about this? Kyle Larson not getting a waiver yet. You know, I mean, yeah. My wife just gasped.
Yeah. Yet.
That's not official. Not yet. I think he's going to get one. They're just dragging this out.
Well, yeah, that could probably be a whole nother show for us, right? You know, I'm totally against the charters. I do not like the charters, and I do not like gray rules. Just make them black and white, you know. But I think what Kyle Larson did as a driver, what Kyle Larson did as a owner in other series and whatnot, I don't think NASCAR is going to tell Rick Hendrick that no, we're not going to. Give him a waiver. Sorry. He's going to get a waiver. It's going to drag on for a couple more weeks because it makes headlines and it sells newspaper stories. But at the end of the day, you're going to tell me NASCAR is going to ask Kyle Larson to not be in the championship battle? Come on, man. This is one of the top 3 drivers out there, right?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what their deal is. Why are they angry? Why can't NASCAR dominates American motorsports for 364 days and 21 hours. Why can't for 3 hours we just celebrate the Indy 500? Because as soon as it was over, what did we do? We turned on the damn NASCAR race.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's right. And so we're hearing some rumors, right, that Blaney wants to give it a shot. Ryan Blaney would like to get an IndyCar test. Scott McLaughlin wants to get a NASCAR test. So there's some guys looking to cross the lines, and I think you have to respect that. And I think John Andretti was the first to do it, right? And these
Yeah.
guys want to race. Let them race. They want to race. So I don't know. I'm against the waiver system. You know, just get rid of the gray area. It happens. So there's been drivers hurt in the past, and they haven't been able to make championship runs, or they ran somewhere else. You know, just to earn some money to feed the family. And I think it's being blown out of proportion. Sign the waiver. Let's clear up the rule book a little bit and let these guys race. So
Yeah, I think it's highly unfortunate. It's highly unfortunate. Cal Larson was, I looked up maybe about 100 laps into that race, and it just came to me. It's like, wow, just Cal Larson. He's running like six. He's running right with him. I
yep.
mean, I don't think he was going to win the race, but he was running with him, and it should be celebrated. It should be celebrated because I got to tell you, you could take Scott Dixon and let him run the Coke 600, and he's going to run last
Yep.
because so you know.
Yeah. And Larson's got a win under his belt this week. He won the high limit wing dirt race. So it's incredible. It's I agree with you. We kept an eye on him all day at the 500, and he was smooth. Uh, Puckered up a little bit on a restart and at the start of the race, I think. But once he found his groove, it was incredible to watch him go around the 500, I think. And he's got some talent. And so I don't know. I think the waiver deal is all about media, all about some press time. NASCAR is going to sign off on it. So
I think so.
unfortunately, I think they got bigger issues right now, you know, with the Stuart Haas news, and there's a lot of good people losing jobs there, a lot of drivers and crew members and teams not certain what the next step is. And it's all kind of being overshadowed by the Larson waiver deal. So hopefully that all works out for everybody. I think we got a couple teams that picked up some charters already. It's not been official, but I think the rumors are out there. So
Yeah,
we'll
I
see
mean,
where that goes.
it sounds like Chase Briscoe's got a landing spot. It sounds like I'm sure. I mean, Noah Gregson has proven his worth. Someone's got to pick him up. I mean, he's very talented. I don't know about Josh Berry, but and
Nah,
I do know about Ryan Priest. That's enough. I've seen enough of Ryan Priest, so he's you know. So I'm not too worried about Ryan Priest.
no, I agree with you. Priest and Barry are probably going to have to take a step back. The other two, though, it'll be all right. They'll find
Yeah,
some. It'll
and
work out. So
Barry's been doing all right. Barry's coming on. He got a top 10 last week, so
yeah,
he's all right. But I don't know. We'll see.
we shall see. Yep.
All right, great, awesome. We'll talk to you later. All right.
Like, subscribe, share. Good luck, everybody. Good luck
All right.
today.
See you later.